It's the WorSub Films Variety Hour.
Starring Mike Subjack, Tim Watson, and Don LeBlanc. Featuring J.A. Latona. Featuring a short film by X-Strike Studios. The artwork of Kaitlin Frisicaro. And a musical performance by the Cryptic Yeast. And now for your hosts, Mike Subjack and Tim Watson.
Hi, I'm Tim Watson, and I'm standing in front of the closet that we call the Fredonia TV station. Mike's leaving town soon, so he's in there clearing out his stuff. Do you need any help in there?
No, I'm good.
With Mike leaving town, that makes this episode our indefinite series finale. That being said, some of the best stuff that we shot will be featured in this very episode.
Hey, I can't find the disc you made of all the leftover crap we're going to be showing these most wonderful people. And did I say crap? Because I meant to say pure gold.
We'll be right back.
Come on. Oh, that was bullshit! What? Come in. Hey, you ready?
What? You're not wearing any pants.
No. You're not wearing any pants!
Oh. Sorry about that.
It's cool.
Ever since the atomic war of 2077, it has been hard to make a living in this world. Mutant animals, environmental hazards, and enthusiastic locals can make life difficult and death easy. To survive, you'll need sound experience. You'll need good advice. You'll need the Wasteland Survival Guide. Times have been hard for Sam Survive. Once an apprentice doctor, he was laid off when raiders took over the business. Destitute, he now needs to learn how to make his own way, and he'd better learn quickly. The sun is unrelenting. The winds bring drifting fallout. Exposure will make short work of Sam unless he finds shelter. Peter Parrish has also been down on his luck. Ever since he broke into his father's safe, Pete's been on his own. Some people are so inconsiderate, aren't they, Pete? If he's going to last any longer, he'll need to find shelter too. Through the devastation, many pre-war buildings still stand in various states of disrepair, and some can even be used for shelter. Sam and Peter have found a suitable dwelling. It seems Peter's only requirement is 3.5 walls and a ceiling, but Sam knows what's good enough for him might be good enough for others. Sam is looking for signs of current inhabitants. Are there cooking fires? Footprints in the dust? Gunshots? No? It seems that Sam and Peter were lucky, but the building may be empty for another reason. Sam has found something. A dead body. Remember, if you find a corpse, know its source. You can learn a lot from other people's mistakes. For instance, Sam now knows that this area is unstable and could collapse at any time. Good luck, Peter. Sam's sleeping somewhere safe. While Sam finds comfortable quarters elsewhere, Pete settles down next to a leaky fusion furnace. The radiation will kill him in a matter of hours. He should have been like Sam and checked his environment for danger. Remember, don't perish. Survive.
Unfurl the banner and raise it to the sky. Let eagle cry from mountain high, the never-ending watchword of our nation. Now behold this gem of all, the wonder of the western sky, the emblem of the brave and true, the flag of our liberty, flag of our destiny. Red and white and starry blue stream out of the banner so high. Every heart will sing a bard as all across the land we raise our voices far and near for all to hear the echo of a chorus grand. Every heart will swell with pride to sing of our liberty, sing of our destiny, as with joy we now extol the flag waving over the land.
J.A. Latona gonna sue somebody. Well, with me leaving, this is all yours now.
Wow.
Yeah, hopefully you can find a bigger space at some point. The basement is actually huge, but there's this daycare center that's being run by this really old woman, and supposedly once she's gone, it's up for grabs, so, you know, it's like, just die already, you know? But yeah, this is yours, so, just take good care of it.
So you got all your stuff out of here?
Well, this camera's mine, and so is this Blu-ray burner. So, yep.
Wait, you never had a Blu-ray burner?
Don't know what you're talking about.
Definitely gonna bring my grade up. Oh my God, let me stop that, Joe. Oh, I'm dead.
You better think of something else pretty soon, young man. You're going to be more inventive than moldy fruits. And I don't want you to
I wouldn't dream of it. I'm gonna take a review on my strawberry tonic.
I need to learn to do things on...
I'm coming.
Hello. I'm here to take your census. And if you are still so, your virginity.
What?
I have to take this call. Hello? How did you get this number? Oh, I see. Well, these numbers are strictly confidential, and you have committed what we in the Census Bureau like to call a felony. No, I am not going to meet with you tomorrow. No, we're not having lunch. Really? Sushi, you say? No, it's just not a good idea. It's like I told you, it was that one time only. And frankly, if I wasn't getting paid for it, you wouldn't have gotten that either. Now, goodbye. I'm really sorry about that. Now, where were we?
I'm sorry. Why are you here again?
I'm here to take your census.
No, you said something else after that before.
That doesn't matter right now. We can always come back to that. Right now, let's just get it on with this.
What?
Let's get it on. Let's nail this census. But first, let's just make sure that we have no distractions. Right. Now, for the next 15 minutes to an hour, I'm all yours.
That's a large time frame.
That's not the only large frame here.
Why would this take an hour?
Now that's all up to you, and how fast that you come up with the answers.
Alright, let's just get this over with.
Yeah, that's what she said. That's one question answered then. Not a fan of The Office. Okay, final question. Oh, are you a virgin?
What?
Are you a virgin?
What kind of question is that?
It's a very important one. See, we're just trying to find out who followed Bush's inane plan, had vocal support from the Palins, of course, of abstinence only. And we just want to know if we should cut that
I have my computer in my living room, hooked up to my 52-inch flat-screen TV. What the hell do you think?
I'm just going to mark you down as a yes. Now, you're a virgin. Is that a lifestyle choice, or is that something that you want to change?
No. It's not a lifestyle choice. I don't want to be a virgin.
Wow, I'm sorry it took so long. It's just, I couldn't, I'm not, what was the name of that lube that you gave me again? I mean, it made the whole thing seem less gay.
The Taylor Swift lube.
Taylor Swift lube. I'll have to remember that. So, can I see you again?
No. This was just a one-time thing.
But
Goodbye. Oh. Oh. Oh, God, I really need a new job.
Interesting.
J.A. Latona gonna sue somebody.
My name is Kaitlin Frisicaro, and I am from Buffalo, New York originally, and this is my 5th year in Fredonia. I'm preparing to graduate, a month away from graduation, and I've been a visual arts major. My concentration is drawing and painting, but I'm going to have my BA in visual arts and new media when I graduate. So, my mother was an artist, and I kind of always grew up in a very creative environment, and my father being a musician as well. And so since I was a little girl, really, I've been making artwork, and particularly card making, which inspired this piece because that's really what I'm most comfortable with. I've always liked making books and making cards, and so art has always been a part of my life. And in high school, I knew that there was nothing else I'd rather do than go to art school, so I kind of knew all along that I would be attending college for visual arts. I initially wanted to go to New York City to be an artist, like every artist's dream is, but I'm really glad I came to Fredonia because being home, only 40 minutes from home, it was really the best of both worlds. And it's been such a thriving, encouraging, intimate experience here in Fredonia. And if I was in New York City, I would have been amongst thousands and thousands of other artists. So really, art has always been a part of my life, but it's really been in Fredonia where I've really begun to explore and extend all my potentials. So really what I've been doing for the last 5 years has just been exploring different mediums because I love it all. And I really, as much as I love traditional painting and canvas, board, whatever it may be, I feel like it's really limiting in a lot of ways. Although I'm always happy with my work, I've always wanted to extend beyond the canvas, and I'm really into installation art because of the experiential situation it allows people to be a part of. And it's three-dimensional, it's living, it's breathing. I think that's where I'm moving into for the future. I really want to do mostly installation art. My paintings, more recently than ever, have been inspired by an artist named Martin Mull, and he's actually, if you've ever watched Sabrina and the Teenage Witch, he's the principal, and so he's kind of this B-actor guy who is a comedian and is an actor to support himself, but painting is his life, and his paintings are just exquisite, and they're really simple, but they make you feel a lot of emotions, and he deals with memories. So a lot of the themes in my work here have to do with fading memories and people and places and family. And in the beginning of the semester, before I was really looking at his work, my pieces were really busy and there's just a lot going on and it's almost a bit distracting. But then I started really looking at his work, and he uses a lot of subtle backgrounds. So that's kind of what inspired these yellow pieces you see up and around here. Aesthetically, he really inspires me. And then as for installation, I've been inspired by a few artists, but more so recently, I went to a show in the Buffalo Art Studio, and there was a Chinese artist who was there, and her installation involved red silk that was suspended from the ceiling, and each strand of red silk ended in a spiral, and the spirals were at various heights off the ground, and it was just so beautiful and so simple, but every time somebody walked by, just their energy or their breath or their footsteps would send off like a chain reaction, and then the whole thing as a piece would start moving like an ocean. And so that's what I was thinking about these when I suspended them, my card installation, just because I wanted people to be engaging in the space and breathing in the space. And so as you see now, they're kind of moving and they have a life to their own, rather than a painting that just sits on the wall stationary. So I've always liked to make greeting cards for people. The process itself has always thrilled me, but also giving away of cards, giving something to somebody that might make their day. And so this beginning of the semester, I was thinking, I'm taking an independent study for printmaking, and while thinking about what I wanted to do, I thought, well, why not revert back to what I'm most comfortable with, and the whole idea of childhood and child ideals. So I was working on this piece, and it's been definitely an evolution. Each individual card involves different associations and juxtapositions that I made that are relevant to my life, but the process involved going through lots of old papers and old love letters and old magazines and just things that I've collected through the years that have sentimental value to them. And I figure since I'm graduating, I'm moving on, I'm learning to let go of a lot of things in my past, I decided it would not only be very symbolic, but it would be very fun to go through all that stuff and transform it in a new way, or give it new life while letting go of the past. So I went through all that stuff that would have otherwise ended up in the garbage. I just started ripping and throwing stuff on my desk and gluing and painting, and it was a very subconscious process. There wasn't a lot of analytical thought going on whatsoever, and every image that I saw, I would react to it and associate it to something else, and these cards just started being produced, and I wanted to make so many of them that it would fill this whole gallery space. But I think it's going to keep evolving, and I hope to keep making these cards and eventually get to the point where I can install it in a gallery and have people just take them at random and just give them away to somebody else. So it's that continual process of creation and destruction and life and death and letting go to make room for other things in your life. So that's what this piece is really about.
Alright, well that's how the transmitter works. Got it?
Je crois.
What?
Je crois. It's Aberdonian.
What's Aberdonian?
From Stargate SG-1?
What the hell is wrong with you?
It means understand, so yes, I understand.
So why didn't you just say that in the first place?
I did.
In English.
Sorry for trying to introduce some culture into your life.
Culture? It's not even a real language. Whatever, let's just move on.
God damn it! Motherfucker! Ugh. Ugh.
isn't a Girl Scout cookie.
J.A. Latona gonna sue somebody.
Okay, who's next? I guess Josh. Okay, Josh. What do you got?
Oh, you guys are gonna love this. It's freaking hilarious. Okay. This kid, this college kid, he goes into Rite Aid or some other just drugstore. He goes in, he's going in with a purpose. He goes to the notebook section, grabs the notebook, doesn't even look to see what he's grabbing. He goes up to the checkout girl, gives her the money, gets the notebook, gets all the way out to his car, and he pulls out the notebook, and it is wide ruled. Not college ruled. Wide ruled. And then we superimpose the fail over it. I mean, come on. It's not college. It's college. You need college ruled paper, not wide ruled paper notebooks. So, I've got more.
Incorrect data.
Well, here we are, where it all started.
In a way, we made history here. We became a part of the culture of our town, and certainly, this venue.
Hey, I said I didn't want you guys in here anymore.
Okay, we're leaving. Jesus. Get drunk and puke on stage once and you get a lifetime ban.
Yeah, you're right. He's pretty good.
I told you you'd like it, man.
Man,
What was the name of that movie?
What movie are you talking about?
That one with Arnold Schwarzenegger. He plays a clone of himself. Features the XFL as the sport of the future.
It was a cold autumn evening around the turn of the century. November 18th in the year 2000. My then girlfriend and I had just met up at the Mill Creek Mall. Both of us stressed and exhausted from a day of meaningless hard labor. We wanted to let off some steam, so we decided to take in a film, but alas, nothing good was playing. We eventually decided on an action and science fiction film starring one Arnold Strong, or Arnold Schwarzenegger, as you may know him as. Yes, the Austrian Oak. He had been one of the biggest film stars of the previous 2 decades, but sadly, his career was slipping. Financially and critically, his movies were doing worse and worse, and many thought it was the end for old Arnie, but not I, for I was a true fan. We bought our tickets, $5.50, I believe was the cost at the time, not nearly as much as they are now. We then went to the concession stand where we procured a medium popcorn and a large Diet Sprite, and I ached for Coca-Cola, but my girlfriend at the time used her power of veto to force my hand into buying that Diet Sprite. We then went into house number 7, which was the third one on the left, and we found our favorite seating position, 3/4 to the front and slightly off-center to the right. After what seemed like hours of commercials and theatrical trailers, the film finally began. An action/science fiction film, the likes of which you have never seen. Co-starring Michael Rooker of Stargate SG-1, and the War at Home's Michael Rappaport. And let's not forget Robert Duvall of the Invasion of the Body Snatchers. This movie was a rip-roaring ride of action, suspense, and mystery. But it was also a cautionary tale, one of science gone wrong, one of identity, and one of Arnold Schwarzenegger once again reigning supreme. Critics would go on to call the film mediocre and formulaic, and it would only gross a mere $33 million. None of that mattered though, for it was a true classic of the modern cinema in our eyes. And the name of that film was... Shit, I can't remember.
Where'd it go? Where'd it go?
Jay and Atona gonna sue somebody!
Hey, you got anything to drink?
Yeah, in the mini fridge out there.
Do you want anything?
No thanks.
How long has this room been here?
Whole time I've lived here.
Dude! You didn't tell me you had cotton candy in here.
Yeah. Wait, what?
Jay Latona gonna sue somebody!
So I guess this is it.
I guess so.
It's been an experience.
It has.
Thank you for everything.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Good luck to you as well.
Pass it on for some next.
You guys are shit!
I'm coming.
That was even better than the last one.
I'm sorry.
Culture, it's not even a real language. Whatever. Let's just move on.
See how it looks.
Like it's not fucking sweating.
Alright,
just stand here and look awesome.
what kind of reaction do you want here?
Dunkin' Donuts is a much better chain than Tim Hortons.
Did that work?
Yeah, I got a reaction.
Fucking smirking.
Like 2
Yeah, let's.
Josh, your writing is comparable to John Grisham's.
But you have those
That's not
long
what I
takes
mean.
where he's already just like.
Aaron Sorkin is a hack.
This is not working.
Yeah.
Well, like the eye line's certainly not working.
What? What are you doing? Oh.
This is gonna be classic.
Wow. Sorry it took so long. It's just, I couldn't. I mean, I'm not. What was the name of that bug?
What's the name of that bug?
We probably need to do the whole thing because there's.
Whoa. Hey. I just had this really weird dream. It's on this public access show. It's really strange. There are all these random people.
Tell me about this tomorrow. It'll come in the morning. Of mercy.